name is Stephanie Aroche. I was born in California, East LA, and I was there up until the age of 2. We then moved to Washington, Vancouver, where we stayed at until I was about 10 years old, and then we relocated to Fort Smith, Arkansas, and I've been here ever since then. I am currently going to the University of Fort Smith, Arkansas. This is my first year there, and I am studying to become a dental hygienist. A hobby that I have is doing events or hosting events for celebrations such as birthdays or graduations. I recently did one for my sister Elizabeth for her 21st birthday. I really enjoyed it. I also did one for my sister Emily, a graduation, or not a graduation, but a going away for her basic training. Another hobby that I do have is purchasing old furniture and fixing it up to where they look like they're brand new. A family tradition that I currently enjoy is going to Sunday Mass every Sunday, and afterwards we go to either my house or my parents' house, and we make dinner, and after we have all ate, we usually sit down and talk about what's going on in our lives or just joke around. Serves as a bonding time for us. Also, I always joke around that if reincarnation did exist, I was definitely an Italian in my previous life because I love pasta, I love bread, anything Italian really. A favorite holiday would be Christmas. I like all of our cultural traditions that we do. We actually don't celebrate it on Christmas Day. We celebrate it on Christmas Eve. So what we do is like around 10 p.m. at night, we'll start eating, and we'll eat traditional foods such as tamales, and there's a sort of fruit punch, if you will. It's called ponche in Spanish, and that's one of my favorite drinks as well. And right at midnight, we all gather around and open up our presents. So that's my favorite holiday. A pet peeve that I do have is when I call someone, or specifically whenever I call my family members. I'll call my sister, then I'll call my dad, and then my mom, and no one answers, and right after that they'll call me back. A spirit animal would be for me a lioness. I feel like a lioness really represents a fierce mother, and as a mother of 2, I feel like that really embodies what I represent. I would do anything to make sure that my kids are okay, and it also represents strength. And I've been through some situations where, like some would say, they give up, and I always get back up. And then they also represent growth, and I'm always looking for ways to grow as a person, and then also career-wise. I went from, after high school, I tried to do the Army, was not completely successful there, and so I decided to go back to school so that I could better myself and I could have a mother that my kids would be proud of.